illustrating obvious globe, okay? So I found this in Quora. Quora? You guys ever heard of Quora? Where you ask questions and people answer questions? Quora. There was this guy who explained the horizon, the reason it looks flat. And he draws a circle representing Earth, 12,756 kilometers, whatever that is. 1,600 meters per mile, roughly, right? 12,756 divided by 1.6K is about 7,900, almost 8,000 miles across. That's Earth diameter. Approximate ball, right? And then we roughly see 4.7 kilometers, which is a radius, right? That's how far we can see before the drop-off is detected by us. Generally speaking. Sometimes we can see further because thanks to diffraction and refraction, right? You know, the air is hotter or colder. And he took a little tiny kilometer out of 12,000. A little tiny, like 5K. Magnified 2,000 times. And that little segment that you see up here, if you're watching the video feed, this little segment of a circle is the distance that we can see before the drop-off. We detect the drop-off. And it looks straight. And then I drew a little example, too. I drew a picture of a sphere on this little Post-it note here. I noticed that my Post-it note is dusty. There's like dust and lint and hairs or something. Dust stuff on my Post-it note, which I don't use Post-it notes too much. But I used this one today just for you guys. I drew a picture of Earth with the radius there. And then I drew a grossly exaggerated picture of a person, a dot, that's a person, and a grossly exaggerated huge radius, a circle around him. That's what he can see. Obviously, it's basically a flattish disk that we can see. It's relatively flat for our purposes. And then I drew a picture of an airplane, just barely above Earth, and that's I drew a circle around that. That's the portion that the airplane can see. And then I drew the ISS, which I drew it way, way, way above where it actually is, because the ISS is about 1/15 of the radius or diameter or something of the Earth, above the Earth. And the ISS can only see that portion. And by the way, the ISS sees like 15 or 16 or something like that sunrises or sunsets a day or something like that. Because it goes around the Earth a bunch fast, pretty fast. Cool, huh? You guys follow what I'm showing you? Let me check the chat. Anyway, yeah, I guess so from Hake drew someone beyond the ice wall. No, that's a ball Earth, guys. The ice wall is down there. The ice wall that surrounds Antarctica, which is down at the South Pole. South Pole. Hake nerding out. Who cares, says M.R. Jennings. Had to be a woman. M.R. Jennings, it's a woman, right? This looks like my 6-year-old nephew drew this. He's quite the artist, though, says Will Cole. They won't believe anything you say, Hake. It's literally a religion. It's part of the Bible and everything to them, which is not even part of the Bible. It's just them making assumptions based on what they read in the Bible. Kevin Howe is trying to tell me. It's like me trying to convince you Jesus never existed. Cool drawing. Now it's time for juice and take a nap. No, I'm just... When I saw that other drawing, the one that was like nicely, professionally, like math type of done, it made me visualize this sphere. If you visualize that as a sphere and then like a flattish, tiny little disc around the person. That's what you see. That's as much as the earth as you see. Cool. I really drew it just for my own amusement and to show you guys, help you guys visualize, whoa, that's all you really see? That's as high as this in space as that thing is? And then I tried to picture the moon, but the moon is like several Post-it notes away. Like maybe 10 Post-it notes away. Maybe less than that. Because the moon is like 100 times the diameter of the Earth, or 10 times at least anyway, away from the Earth. Anyway. Thank you guys for bearing with me through that. I hope you guys liked it. I liked it. Press 1 if you liked it. Press 2 if you didn't. And 3 if you're just here for the live chat. Let me read some super chats because there's one that may pertain to what I just covered. Evil is still real says never knew what a 5-year degree in art was good for after seeing that Earth diagram. Hake, it was well worth every penny and second you spent. Thank you, Evil is still real. That was a great portrait of a flat earther. He says with another super chat. Thank you, Evil is still real.